Hello everybody, today's a real quick simple video. So there's two ways of really doing an entry on a drift. One is by a big old clutch kick, the other is by pulling the handbrake and braking traction on the back wheel and then with clutch in and then powering on, and that will then give you your start to slide. In the last drift day that I did with this, I just used the end of a cable tie, put this closed, jammed it in there and wedged it shut, and actually it worked pretty well. But it's a bit of a ghetto way of doing it. So what we're going to do is we're going to pop this off and install a drift button style handbrake. But what we need to do is disengage the spring that's in the current handbrake at the moment, which means taking this off, which on our 34s is a particularly tricky task because this is well stuck on. So on a lot of S bodies and things like that, it's just one sheath that comes right off nice and easy. With this, it's going to take a bit more effort. So that's what we're going to do now. So the first thing you need to do on this car is there is a metal ring at the end. And that just requires prying out to come away, otherwise this section here won't move at all. That is a tricky little bit of metal. Don't worry, because we don't need it. The sleeve of the drift button wouldn't fit into it anyway, so that's where it creates the room. Okay, so now it's a good old yank. And then we have the handbrake gator off. So now you can see these two little indents here and the spring that sits within this casing here. Zoom in a little bit, there we go, you can just about make out the spring in there. What we're going to do is we're going to pop these bits off and the spring will fall down, and we're going to just push them back in so the spring can't rise back up again, because you can't take the whole spring out without taking the whole assembly apart. That fits. Then what we're going to do is we'll slot this back on and pop it in. So just cleaned up the handbrake handle and glued down the leather at the end because it was getting a bit rough from where I bought the car. It was coming away, so I just wanted to make sure that looks a bit nicer before we put it all back in. And what we'll do is make sure to slide the handle over first before we put the drift button on, otherwise you can't get it on. Apply a whole load of pressure onto this, and there we have it. One drifty style handbrake button.